Going way back when, it was just like I was up here and then pay cut, went to like the bottom level of real estate and then all the way up to where I am today.
I'm here with my buddy Jesse Blanc in Atlanta. Jesse and I have known each other, for, what do you think, like probably 2017?
Yeah, I was gonna say it's probably been about 7 years or so, give or take. Yep.
Yeah, we met at a meetup group locally here in Atlanta a long time ago, and we've been kind of on the same path, or gone through the same struggles as growing our businesses and our real estate portfolios and stuff. Jesse used to be a cop, actually. So that's kind of cool. Went from a police officer to financial freedom, traveling the world and doing all of the cool things. So why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself, Jesse, and we'll go from there.
Yeah, so going way back when, it was just like I was up here and then pay cut, went to like the bottom level of real estate and then all the way up to where I am today. I used to be in finance and marketing, work for many large company corporate offices. And finally, one day, I was just kind of tired of working a W-2 job at a corporate office and talked to this one guy who happened to be our photographer for my wedding. And the guy was like, hey, here in DeKalb County, which is just outside of Atlanta, he's been a police officer for their like 20 plus years. And I was like, you know what? I've always watched the police shows. I've always been interested in it. I guess I'll give it a try. Walked into their office and they're like, nope, sorry, we're done. It'll be another 6 months to a year before we have tryouts. And as I'm walking out the door, the lady was like, hey, hold on. Someone just canceled. We got one spot. Do you want to do it? I said, man, if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. And so 2 days later, I'm out there sitting, doing all my sit-ups, running, puking, all this kind of stuff. And I'm like, dude, I failed. There's no way in God's green earth that I just pass all these tests. Little did I know, days later, they're like, you've got the job. So I quit corporate and went straight into being a police officer and did that from like 2009 until like 2014.
Okay.
And then 2014 started into real estate. And my start of real estate was actually, again, here it goes, pay cut. I probably could have been working at McDonald's and been making more money. But I started doing Section 8 inspections around Clayton County, DeKalb, and Fulton County. And let me tell you, I would spend 3/4 of the day and I might bring home like $75 or something a day. You're doing like $8 to $12 per visit, per inspection. And each inspection might be 30 minutes to an hour long. So literally I could have been making more money somewhere else. But it was a great start because over the course of about 8 months, I was meeting investors, contractors, etc. out there. Had no idea what the heck I was doing. And then so by the end of 2014 is when I initially started Exco Management. And that company, little did I know, I was actually becoming a general contractor before I even knew what a GC was. I just knew I had investors that had houses that need work done. I have contractors that I'm meeting all the time and they need jobs. And I was like, what can I do? So there's my entrepreneur mindset is let me just put 2 and 2 together. I'm going to be the middleman. I'm going to mark up this guy's fee, make this guy pay me. I pay him. I'm good to go. I don't have to run around and do inspections. I can just sit back, make phone calls, take pictures, and make jobs happen and create money. And that was about 3 or 4 months of doing that. And then I got hooked up with my very first and only partner back in 2015. And I did a lot of work for him. And he's like, hey, I'm doing a lot of flips. You're awesome at being a project manager. You want to work with me? So I partnered with him for the first year. We did a ton of flips, lost 80 grand on one of them. That was a huge mistake. I can get into that one later, but that was a huge mistake thinking that below grade square footage, fixing up a basement, adding 2 extra bedrooms and a bathroom would make $100 and something thousand difference in a house. Never again. So, I got rid of that partner. And then 2016, I just started doing everything on my own and hired a full-time project manager who's still with me to this day. Since the beginning of 2015, has been with me for 9 years or so now. And went into flips at a wholesale company for 3 to 4 years, maybe 5. Got rid of the wholesale company. I was staging. And as you see now, kind of do transactional funding for wholesalers after I recognized that that was something that folks needed. And I was a wholesaler, ran a wholesale company, so I was already fully aware of what people want, what people expect, how to do it. And man, along the way, bought rentals, got a nice little portfolio now, and slowly but surely still adding to it. So that's kind of the real quick gist from way back when to about where we're at today. And of course, as you already said, traveling. We've got a monthly budget. My wife and I travel. We try to go outside the country as often as we can, but we're traveling at least once a month. Literally just got back from a British Virgin Island cruise. We're going to Montana skiing next week, and then Thailand in a month and a half or so. So we're definitely staying busy, retired the wife, and man, that's where we're at today.
That's great. Yeah, I love seeing all your travel and stuff. And I know, COVID kind of drove you banana where you couldn't travel because you guys traveled so much. I've known you for years. And met your wife before. She's awesome. And you guys are just awesome people.